Hey guys, welcome. This is Denarius Lewis with Motivated Mentors, DenariusLewis.com, training and building entrepreneurs for success. What I'm going to talk about today is in regards of how to find a passion. I recently hung out with some friends this past weekend, meeting some new people I've never met before, and the main question people were asking me, what do you do? And when I was, give my 15 seconds, spiel of what I do and I'm passionate behind, blah, blah, blase, there was always like a pause of people around us just like honing in on what I had to say. And people started, basically dropping their conversations just to see what I had to say, because who is this guy coming to the to a barbecue? A lot of people didn't. Some of the people there didn't know who I was. Obviously, it's the people who knew me, knew who I was, and knew what I was, what I'm doing behind all the scenes. So obviously I said, hey, I'm doing this, that, within like a 10-second spiel. Well, it got people, honing in, and the guy started asking me questions. Then one of the girls there, she asked me a question. Hey, how do you find a passion? I mean, how do you know when you're passionate behind something? And it took me back a little bit, because a lot of the people around me, they were, there were some guys, people who were college graduates. There were people, obviously who are going to school. They'll be graduating shortly. And what startled me was, if you're going to college. I mean, I've been to college, and I have a previous video in regards to why I left college. But if you're going to college and you're not going to college for something that you really want to know, what you really want to do with your life, it's something that's a little bit terrifying, because a lot of kids, obviously, when you get out of high school, you don't really know where the path you want to take. You obviously want to be successful. You obviously want to be financially stable. So a lot of kids, right out of high school, they go right to college. Then they, there's my sister and personally myself as well. I've had friends change their majors so many times, because obviously their interest varies. I mean, when you're at this age, 18 to 22, 18 or whatever, you're really trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. Personally, I'm a person that when I was in college, I couldn't see myself doing what everyone else is doing. My personal opinion is that I don't believe that anyone should work for a job for 40 years to retire at an age you can't even change your own underwear with. I mean, life throws so many things at you. For what you want to do at 21, I don't see many people say, hey, I want to do this from 21 to 55 or 65. I mean, that's living on a single mindedness. And I'm just not a single-minded person. I have my mind varies from obstacles to entrepreneur, businesses, all these different things. So I can't say I can do one thing for the rest of my life when I want to do multiple things for the rest of my life. Mainly because I live for the experience. I live for what I learn in regards to the fields that I go through. So for me to say, hey, college kids, go to graduate with this degree, go to that field and do that for the rest of your life. It's just, I'm never in the mundane. I don't believe in the mundaneness. So when this person asked me that question, hey, how do you find a passion? My first response was, you have to find yourself. You have to find yourself despite what you're currently chasing. You have to sit back and hone in on what do you really want your life to look like. Obviously, everyone wants to say they have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 20-year plan, whatever it may be. But life throws things in a way that is going to, direct you and detour you throughout life. And, unexpected things happen. I mean, there could be a car accident. You can, attract an internal illness. Anything can happen in life. You have to really focus on, why you're on this earth and what impact you want to leave behind when you do leave this world. So to find a passion, people, sit back and write down all the things that you really want to do. If you want to be a veterinarian, if you want to, own your own business, if you want to travel the world, just travel. You can write those down and Google. Again, guys, this is 2015. For whatever you want to do with your life, it is a Googleable research waiting to happen. When I wanted to find out how to, start my own business and how to reach out and start speaking for public speaking, all I had to do was Google how to do it, read a blog, and reach out to the people who could, obviously get me inside the room. Network. It's not about what you know, it's who you know. So, I mean, I'll share a video on my newsfeed in regards of, this really it's 3 minutes long of this guy explaining why he doesn't, he won't have his kids go to college. And me and him share the same opinion. I'll support my kids 100% in anything they want to do with their lives, but I won't support them if they choose to go to college. Nothing against college. I went to college, and I'm never going to diss an education. I'm just personally about more people living experiences of personal development rather than, going to school for 4 years to learn it rather than going out and doing it for 4 years and gaining the knowledge behind it. So finding your passion is really honing in what you want to do with your life, write it down, and make the steps to do it. Again, this is 2015 people. We all can get more out of life. The ones who choose to do it are the ones who actually do it. Again, this is Denarius Lewis with Motivated Mentor, DenariusLewis.com, training and building entrepreneurs for success. Comment below if you didn't comment. Also below I have my Head Talker campaign. We're actually almost at our peak goal. We have 19 more days and only 8 more people that we need to have support our campaign. And what it does a social outreach. We are right now at 1.5 million people who will see our promotions when we do release our campaign for my Motivated Mentors leadership seminars. We travel the world teaching people how to overcome adversity, key leadership skills, and how to become financially stable. Again, share, comment below, support the campaign, and thank you guys for watching.